Hello and welcome to the Children's Movement of Florida. I'm Madeleine Thakur and pleased to welcome you here today. We are a nonprofit, nonpartisan movement of Floridians insisting on a strong start for all Florida children. We advocate for high quality early learning opportunities, access to children's health care, and parent support programs in Florida. All things we know children need to thrive in the 0 to 5 years. So, normally during Children's Week, we're happy to be walking the halls of the Capitol with you, visiting in the rotunda. But this year, we'll have to settle for this virtual meeting instead. I wanted to share with you a little bit about our priorities this legislative session and what we are seeing. And so to do that, I will just share our agenda. So you see here, we are focused on making children as much of a priority in the legislature and our budget priorities as we can. And we have always focused in these areas of early learning, healthcare, and parent support. This year, we're focused on funding in early learning. We're focused on standards and also looking at pandemic recovery and how those funds coming down can support the needs of families and children and our childcare providers who are a linchpin of Florida's economy. In healthcare, we're looking at getting mothers and babies off to a strong start. Part of that is ensuring prenatal healthcare for all and extending maternal Medicaid coverage, which now goes to 60 days postpartum, up to 12 months. And of course, increasing healthcare access for children too. On the parent support piece, we want to ensure that parents have access to information and resources about the developmental milestones and the ways that their children are growing and how they can support that. We also know that children live in families, and if we want to get children to thrive, we need to look more closely at family economic self-sufficiency as well. And so we're taking a look at ways to promote financial independence in families. So we're pleased with some of the legislation that we have seen on these issues. In particular, there's an early learning bill sponsored again by Representative Grawl from the Treasure Coast and Senator Harrell in the same region in the Senate. That is looking at helping parents make informed choices about VPK for their children and putting the right standards in place that make sure our taxpayer funds on early learning are well spent. We're also seeing movement on that issue of maternal care and getting mothers and babies off to a strong start, and some legislation to look at how our benefits programs are serving families in Florida and what happens when where there may be a fiscal cliff, where there may be a difficult decision that families have to make to either take a raise at work and lose benefits or be able to continue to provide for their children in the best way. So these are some of the things that we are watching for. We're happy to advocate alongside you. We thank you for visiting this table. You'll see in the materials below our 2021 Working Parents Survey that's part of our Bosses for Babies initiative. And you can always find more information on our website at www.childrensmovementflorida.org. We hope you will join us in advocating for all Florida children. Thank you.